Hey, my name is Jeff Williams, and I am arguing for welfare.
And my name is Catherine Doherty, and I am arguing against welfare. So, why should people on welfare be able to buy sugary soda, mixes for alcoholic beverages, and artificial sweeteners? There's about 46 million people on welfare, and why should those people be able to buy those things at the expense of hardworking Americans?
Although these items may not be seen as some of the healthiest items to consume, it is important to remember that purchasing items like fresh produce and canned goods can be much more expensive compared to buying cheaper items like sugary soda or Red Bull, even though they are not as healthy for you. The welfare system in the United States gives people a chance in life that they cannot give for themselves. The Temporary Assistance for Needy Families program helps bring in cash for families who have little or no income. The only way to receive this assistance is that the head member of a household has to be receiving job training to get help. Many people on food stamps may not have the resources to reach a supermarket. These people may have to rely on little food marts that are close to home compared to traveling far. I know for myself that there are food marts that are close to my house, but the food there is not as healthy compared to a grocery store where I'll need a car to get to. These non-healthy items are not benefiting those on food stamps with nutritional health, but it is important to do what must be done to make ends meet each month. Despised by some, but cherished by others, food stamps are incredibly useful. They allow the household to receive food without spending vital income on groceries.
I understand people need to make ends meet each month, but in the long run, it's only hurting themselves. First of all, these options are unhealthy to consume for anybody. Being more motivated to look for healthier options should be a priority. Having limitations on the food you could eat will encourage people to go out and find a job so they're not restricted. Food stamps should be limited to necessities like water and other food staples. Second, maybe if there were tighter restrictions on food stamps, it would encourage those people to go out and look for jobs to better themselves and become more self-sufficient. If someone cannot eat the things he or she wishes, then it will motivate them to be more independent.
But is it better to let someone buy whatever they chose with their food stamps, or to strip them of the little bit of income that helps them survive until they can pick themselves up? They already don't have that many choices, and now you're taking away the little bit of freedom that they already have.
If I had my freedom taken away like that from what food I could buy, that would only encourage me to find a more suitable job for myself. 19.6 people are on welfare. That's more than 2 million Americans. And out of those people, they stay on it for 5+ years. If they wanted to buy what they wish, then they should find a job for themselves. For me, it took me less than 3 months to find a job that I found suitable. So why is it taking them more than 5 years? I think this has to do with the minimum wage, because 35 out of 50 states, you can make more money on welfare than you can make at a minimum wage job like McDonald's.
Well, Catherine, it's good that you were able to find a job, but not everyone has that same luck, so not everyone is as successful as you. It is true that 19.6% of people who are on welfare stay on it for more than 5 years. However, that is not the case for the majority of people. 19.2% of people on welfare are off of it and contributing back into society somewhere between 1 to 2 years. Also, 26.9% of people who are on welfare leave somewhere between 2 to 5 years. It can be seen that people do not stay on welfare their whole lives, even though that is what some people like to believe. You cannot always believe what other people tell you from your friends or family or the media. It is clear that for some people it does take a much longer time to pick themselves up, but the majority of people receive the training they need to re-enter the workforce, or they find a job in a smaller time frame of 5+ years. The more important thing is that they are getting back into the working society.